Hello, everyone. Good morning. Can you guys see me? I'm live on
It looks like a phone to me.
Facebook.
Yeah, you can imagine like that also.
Hi, Ling Ling.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. No one joined here?
Yeah. So I'm live on Facebook. So I'm going to start. Thanks for joining. Okay, today we're going to talk about some hidden gems of the essential oil world. What's that mean? Meaning the oils that you don't know how to use. It's not that common. People don't talk about it all the time. Like, lemon, lavender, peppermint, on guard, breathe, digestion. Those are our everyday oils, right? And common oils. And people are familiar with those oils and how to use them and their benefits. But for some other oils, it can be intimidating. It's like, oh, wow, so many other oils. What are they? How do I use them? Well, today we're going to explore some of those less heard of oils. We call them hidden gems because they are very powerful, very useful too. So let's get started. Well, I just want to, in case we have my cat, we have new members or new users or even not a user yet, I want to go over these basics every week, just a quick overview or review. What are essential oils? Essential oils are natural, highly concentrated aromatic compounds found in the roots, barks, seeds, flowers, or other areas of plant. So in short, essential oils are aromatic compounds of plants, meaning the smells of the plants. This is a peppermint leaf, and under the microscope, you can see this picture on the right with the purple background, and that's peppermint, okay? And the white sacs, those drops, white drops, they are the essential oils sacs of peppermint. Okay, so that is essential oils. They're natural, they're from the plants, and they're the smell. They generate the smell for the plants because they contain the aromatic compounds. Now, health benefits of essential oils. They have multiple, the benefits of essential oils is countless, countless. And from your daily life, okay, your healthy digestion system, your skin care, immune system, sleep, emotions, or tension and pain, okay, all parts of your life, all parts of your body, or even home, you can use, sorry, people joining in, even at your home, you can use the oils to create a natural and safer environment. You can replace those harsh chemicals, those toxic cleaners in your home. Okay, so essential oils, their health benefits not only on our own bodies, but also for your environment, living environment. Historical use of essential oils. They've been used in all the ancient civilizations. You see these, okay? Egypt, Greece, Rome, India, China, France. France is more modern, but these oils, they're not new. They're not new inventions of modern technology. No, they've been their history is much longer than human beings. They've been with the nature, with the plants for millions. Human beings learned how to use those essence, those plant healing power since the beginning. Okay, that's why we have the records of using the essential oils dated, thousands of years ago. So that's just to tell you that essential oils are ancient wisdom. and they've always been with us. And it's just we forgot about them. Okay, now it's time to relearn and reuse them. Now, why doTERRA? Okay, nowadays essential oils are getting popular and popular, right? People are getting are hearing more and more about essential oils and seeing more and more in the market. If you go to the store, even Walmart has it, Whole Foods have it. You know, stores carry essential oils now. But are they all the same? No, they're not the same. Okay, so different companies have their own quality standards. They can make synthetic, like they can make the smell. People are very smart. They know how to make the smell synthetically. Okay, and most of the smells you buy, any scented products you see in the market, they're mostly synthetic ones. Because natural ones takes what? Takes more efforts, takes more money, takes more people to generate, takes more time. So some companies don't want to bother. They just have a lab and have chemists make the synthetic smells and put in the products. That's the cheapest way. Of course, that's the least healthy way. They're harmful actually. So anyway, so don't think they're all the same. Lavender, oh, this brand has lavender, that brand has lavender. Are they the same? No, they're not the same. The reason why I chose doTERRA for the last 8 years and for the rest of my life and for my children's life is the quality. The quality matters. If you're going to spend your money, you better buy something that's good and helpful and useful and beneficial, not causing actually problems and harms to yourself, right? Yes, that's why I chose doTERRA, because doTERRA guarantees the quality, CPTG, certified pure, testing grade, and has vigorous testing procedures to make sure their oils are pure, safe, and potent. So that's the reason why I chose doTERRA. Purity, safety, and potency. Okay. If you are like me, you think quality matters, I think you will love doTERRA because the quality doTERRA provides will satisfy your need. Okay, doTERRA goes around the world to find the best oils, best plants, best oils. Okay, best environment, growing environment for the plants generates the best oils. So the whole world is our sourcing places, and to provide customers with the best oils, right? But at the same time, actually, doTERRA rewards and help those local farmers and community immensely. They pay them 3 to 5 times more. They help build the school, clinics, and water source, clean water source, which, you know, some area is very lack of. So doTERRA provides all the humanitarian support and job opportunities, higher pay, long-term partnership. All these together, we help change the people's lives there. Okay, so that's called a co-impact sourcing. Co-impact sourcing. They help us, we help them. So we help each other. Okay. All right. So how do I use essential oils? We have 3 ways in doTERRA. We have 3 ways to use the oils: aromatically, topically, and internally. 3 ways. Remember, internal use is only what? Pure, 100% pure and safe oils. And not all oils can be intaken. Please remember that. Don't think, oh, this is doTERRA oil, I can drink it. Not all plants are being eaten by people, right? We don't chew the tree barks. We can't. Our teeth are not. And some plants actually can be harmful if we eat them. So please look at the bottle for the instruction. Each bottle has the clear instruction of usage. If you see a supplement facts table, that means this oil can be intaken. Supplement facts table. And it actually tells you under the table, it says for internal use, dilute 1 drop in 4 fluent ounce of liquid. That's the instruction. So basically 1 cup is 8 ounces, right? So 2 drops in 1 cup. I mean, that's for starters, for beginners. I mean, I usually use 3 to 4 drops, but it's up to each person. And so if you see this supplement facts and the instruction for the internal use, that oil can be intaken. So some oils will not have the table and just say for aromatic and topical use only. That means that oil you cannot drink or eat with your food. For example, Cypress. We're going to talk about actually the tree oils mostly we don't drink or eat. Okay. All right. Let's get to the gems. The first gem is Arborvitae. Arborvitae, it's a very cool name, Arborvitae. Arborvitae is actually the native area of Arborvitae is in North America, like here, where we live, and especially close to the northern part of U.S. and then Canada. Arborvitae is a common tree, and the American Indians actually treat this tree very sacred tree. They use this tree for many usages, for like building their house, or use it as a religious as a totem, like a symbol. Okay, of course it provides the health benefits to them. And those Asian people all have the wisdom of how to use the natural resources, natural gifts to heal themselves. And Arborvitae is one of them. So Arborvitae essential oils has significant purifying properties and a warm, earthy aroma. It's a tree. I actually, during the summer, I visited the Blue Ridge Park, National Park in Shenandoah area. And there were a couple Arborvitae tree, like 1,400 years old, Arborvitae tree. It's actually spelled as 2 words, Arborvitae. It means tree of life. It's very interesting. The tree actually is dead, but if you look at the trunk, it's not decayed at all. It's still very smooth, very shiny. So why? Because essential oil of Arborvitae has natural anti-decaying properties. Very, very powerful. Many trees have that. Actually, cedarwood also has that. That's what Egyptians used to make their mummies. Anti-decay properties, cedarwood. So Arborvitae also is very strong in anti-insect repellent. So it naturally repel those insects from eating the dead tree. Okay, and it's a natural wood preservative. You can relate, right? So if you want to protect your wooden furnitures from decaying or being eaten by insects, you can apply the oil, Arborvitae oil, with coconut oil or other polishing oil, and then just rub it on the surface of the furniture. And it also is very powerful cleansing and purifying properties. What does that mean? It can help your body fight off, cleanse those unwanted germs. Very, very strong, Arborvitae. If you have some kind of infection going on, occasional infection going on, Arborvitae, but Arborvitae cannot be eaten. Okay, only topical use, apply to the area. It's also good for your liver. If your liver has infection, use Arborvitae. Okay, purifying. And then it can also help protect against the seasonal environmental threats. Yes. You can also make a spray and then protect your home. And emotionally, or emotionally, the smelling the scent can provide the calming and peaceful feelings. And I also want to add, It's not on the slide, but I want to add to it. Every oil has its spiritual meaning, spiritual, emotional, and spiritual meaning. Arborvitae is the oil of divine grace, okay? And it helps people who are struggling through the life. Because some people, they think, there's no help out there. They have to depend on themselves to fight through, to go through this hard life. But Arborvitae can remind those people, there's divine grace, there's divine help out there. You just need to know and then ask for help. Okay, Arborvitae. Okay, next one, because we have a lot of oils. I don't want to dwell on this, one oil, but each oil has they're truly the gems. Each oil is a gem. Okay. So next one is black pepper. Black pepper from the seeds. You can see those seeds don't look very appealing, attractive, but it's used a lot in our cooking, right? Black pepper gives this spicy and fragrant smell we like. And black pepper oil itself has the internal benefits is antioxidant support first. Second, digestion, because we cook with that. Anything we cook with, the spices, herbs, they all have the digestive support benefits. Okay, that's why our moms, grandmoms, our ancestors use them in cooking, because they help with the digestion. So anything we cook with, good with digestion. So black pepper also supports healthy circulation, the blood circulation. Okay, and what else? Soothe the anxious feelings. The smell of the black pepper can calm down the anxious feelings. And of course, if you're home, if you're cooking and then you're trying to put some black pepper powder in, but then like, oh no, it's out. What do? You need that flavor. Okay, you can use the oil, but please don't use a lot. Black pepper. So the oil, remember, oils are very concentrated. If you add even one drop in the dish, like if you're cooking meat, if you add one drop, it can be overpowering. It could be too strong. So we recommend you, when you cook with the food, with the oils, use a toothpick. Just like dip the toothpick in the, or you kind of get a little oil out of the bottle, and then toothpick, get it, and then you mix the toothpick in your food. That's enough. If you don't feel enough, get another toothpick. Okay, don't use the full drop. And sometimes when we drop the oil, what happens? One drop becomes two drops, right? It comes out two. It's you're not quick enough to turn the bottle. So we don't want to overpowering our food with the essential oil smell. I did once. I made that mistake before. So I want to warn you about that, because you cannot take it out once you put it in. But if it's not enough, you can always add more. So black pepper is a very good antioxidant, support digestion and circulation. Remember that. And also for spiritual and emotional, black pepper is unmasking. It reveals the masks and facades used to hide aspects of ourselves. Okay, it's a great self-healing tool. It helps you unmask yourself, peeling the covers and those onion peels, and see the true self, true feelings. Okay, that's the first step to heal yourself. Okay, be honest with ourselves. Black pepper. All right, let's see next one. Clary Sage. Clary Sage. Clary Sage is a very calming. You see, it's like purple flower, beautiful, right? You naturally relate like purple color to women. like lavender, flowers, women. Yes, Clary Sage actually is great for women. It helps regulate the hormone system. It balances the hormone system. Okay, so Clary Sage is a good oil for women, and but men can use it too because they need a balance as well. But it also is good for skin, for your hair and scalp. So how you use it is for your skin, you mix it with the coconut oil and then apply it to your skin. For your hair, you can either put in your shampoo or conditioner when you wash your hair, or you can mix with the coconut oil and then apply afterwards. Okay. And also, Clary Sage smell is very calming, very calming. So it can help people calm down and also sleep, help with the nighttime sleep. And Clary Sage has another good benefit, and let me share with you. Clary Sage has a nickname. Did you know? It says it's being used in Europe. It has another name called eyesight, something 清明的眼睛, like bright eye or clear eye. So it helps with your eyesight. Okay. And the spiritual benefits of Clary Sage is clarity and vision. Clarity and vision. So not only your physical eyesight, but also your spiritual eyesight. Clary Sage assists individuals in changing their perceptions, right? Changing your perceptions. Gives courage to see the truth. One of the finest oils for the brow chakra, your third eye chakra. Clary Sage dispels darkness and illusion, help individuals to see their limiting belief systems. Powerful. Encourages individuals to remain open to new ideas and new perspectives. It can also assist during a healing crisis when a drastic change of perspective is required. Clary Sage opens the soul to new possibilities and experiences. Clary Sage opens up your third eye and your physical eye, helps your physical eye as well, but most importantly, help you to see yourself more clearly and see your divine purpose. Okay? All right. This is Clary Sage, very calming. The scent is very calming, so you can use it for helping you, with the sleep, and also good for women. Remember, helps balance our hormone levels. Cypress, yay! Cypress is another oil that I use a lot. It's a tree oil. It's an evergreen. So any tree oil is great for your muscular skeletal system. Okay, it supports it, right? But it also is a good help for skin, respiratory as well. So tree oil helps with the respiratory system, skin, improve the skin, and then also the calming. And so this oil, Cypress, if you have it, you can take it out. Okay. When I talk about the oils, if you have that oil, I encourage you to take it out and then smell them. And this oil is very refreshing. Any tree oil, especially these conifer oil, trees, their smell is often very attractive. Like like you're walking in a forest, right? So it's very fresh, invigorating, and promotes energy and vitality. And cypress oil, remember, cannot be intaken. Okay, this one is only for aromatic and topical use. It can help improve the appearance of the oily skin. It controls the oil secretion. Cypress is a wonderful contraction oil. Contraction oil, what's contraction oil? It's an oil to control the overflow of the liquid in your body. Whether your blood flow, like for example, the menstrual period, right? If you have too much blood, you're bleeding too much, Cypress can help control that flow. if you have too much water, like if you have, for example, even some people sweat a lot, like constantly sweating. Their hands are always wet, or their armpits always wet, like sweating issue, uncontrollable, like too much, excessive sweating issue. Cypress can help them. Or some kids, sometimes adults, but mostly kids cannot control their urination, like they pee all the time, or they can't control during the nighttime peeing. Cypress can help them. Okay, and then also swelling in your body. Cypress can help as well. So Cypress is as a contractor helps control the excessive liquid. Okay, and what else? Grounding effects on emotions. It's a flow, energizing boost. Yeah, so it's an oil of flow, motion and flow. If you have any stagnant energy, not flowing, stalled and blocked, Cypress can help that energy to flow. Okay, and if you feel like you're stuck in the life, Cypress can also help you getting moved and flow. So Cypress, motion and flow, this powerful oil creates energetic flow and emotional catharsis. Stagnant energies are brought into motion through the fluid energy of this oil. Cypress works in the heart and mind, creating flexibility. So Cypress is the oil of flow. Remember that. Next. Okay, so fennel oil. Fennel is another one that helps with the flow, circulation. Fennel is very sweet, and it even says that sweet behind the fennel. If you taste it, I taste the fennel oil. It's very sweet. So if someone's craving for sweets, you can actually taste fennel. Just put the fennel in your mouth, and you will taste that sweetness. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, again, a little bit. Don't put too much. Fennel oil has a very unique aroma and is known for its internal benefits, particularly its ability to promote healthy digestion. Yeah. So fennel, I don't know about your culture, but in Chinese culture, fennel is often used, and the smell creates this sweetness, very welcomed in the dishes. So, and of course, as a spice, it helps with healthy digestion, but it also helps the circulation. Like I said, circulation helps the flow. And metabolism, very important. This one, fennel is great for metabolism. Okay, and then liver function and the respiratory system. Okay, and it can be used internally to help fight off cravings for sweet. Yes. So fennel oil, we use it in, fennel can also actually help the creation. It helps regulate the hormone system as well. So if someone's nursing moms, if they don't get enough milk, fennel can help increase the milk production. Okay, fennel oil. Spiritually, fennel oil is an oil of responsibility. Fennel supports the individual who has a weakened sense of self. Okay. The individual may feel defeated by life's responsibilities, having little or no desire to improve their situation. Fennel reignites a passion for life. It encourages the soul to take full ownership and responsibility for its choices. That life is not too much or too big to handle. Wonderful. So fennel oil, you can eat it, you can take it internally, but you can also apply topically But please use coconut oil to dilute when you apply to. So I like to apply to the abdomen area because it's a warm oil. It's called a it starts as a warmer oil. So for people who has coldness or cold, in Chinese medicine we have cold and hot, right? So if you have a cold stomach or cold uterus, fennel is a wonderful oil to warm up either your digestive system, your stomach area, and also your women's uterus area. So fennel is great. And also you can do with your digestion, helps with your digestion. And if you have a imbalanced or too slow metabolism, fennel can help you as well. So if you don't like it in your water, like too sweet, you put in the empty capsule and just intake. Next, Helichrysum. Helichrysum is not so unfamiliar. Comparing to others, this may be more familiar to us because we we often refer to it as the #1 stop bleeding oil. Okay, #1 stop bleeding oil, Helichrysum. It really works fast if you have a bleeding issue, cuts, So, and also not just bleeding. Well, it's bleeding. So if you have bruises, if you knock yourself on something in an accident, you apply Helichrysum right away, and that area won't even have a bruise. Normally you will because the bleeding underneath the skin happens, right? So Helichrysum is really, really great. And it's an oil of pain as well. It relieves the pain, help. But let's see what else. Helichrysum is also called a flower and that doesn't doesn't die. Like that's the flower, the yellow flower. The flower that doesn't die. So it's great for skin, like Immortelle has that. So creates the youthful skin, reduce the aging signs, okay? For improve the complexion. And so any skincare oils, blends, you can have that or if you make your own, you can add a Helichrysum in that. Reduce the appearance of blemishes and promotes youthful glowing complexion. So those are all like fine lines, wrinkles and fine lines. And so these here you see all the skin benefits, but I told you other than that, bleeding issue, okay? And then also liver. This oil supports the liver. Okay. I hope you are making notes. So some things are not on the slides, but from my own study and my own usage. Now Helichrysum spiritually is an oil for emotional pain, but for physical pain as well. If you look at the symphony of the cells, the inflammatory protocol, you will see Helichrysum is one of the oils to be used. But here, for emotional pain, Helichrysum is an amazing healer of emotional pain. Yeah, it aids the walking wounded, those with a history of difficult life circumstances, trauma, self-destruction, loss, or abuse. Yeah. These individuals need the powerful spiritual support that Helichrysum offers. Gives strength and endurance. Yeah, I go on. This is, I'm reading, by the way, from this book. Okay, Essential Emotions. If you're interested in the oil's emotional and spiritual benefits, I encourage you to get this book. Very, very helpful. Okay, Helichrysum. Next, Juniper berry. Yay! This one is interesting. I've been to Sedona, and then climbed those mountains, right? And on those mountains, you can see juniper berry everywhere, juniper tree everywhere. And I actually see the berries. It's very, it's so interesting when we use an oil that we never, be in contact with, like Alberti or Juniper or some other oils like from the plants that are not around us. And then we go somewhere and we see that plant. We're like, whoa, this is the plant. Because we've been using its oils for years, and suddenly we met the mother or something, that created this, generated this. It feels like family, like I'm seeing the family. so excited. So juniper, yeah, juniper is another conifer tree, and it's evergreen. And so, but this oil is from the berries of the tree, and very old, like history. They're like history, of the earth. And juniper berry is a great cleanser, okay? They are very good for our liver and kidney cleansing. Okay, so if you have a problem with your the kidney and then urinary system, juniper berry can help you cleanse that. Okay, and this oil, you can eat it, you can drink it. I sometimes like to drink in my water. Okay, and it provides this cleansing benefits to your body, and also detoxifying. Okay, supports healthy kidney and urinary tract function. You get that? Because many people have the issue with the UTI issue, and this oil can help. Or like kidney stone. Okay, so drink it when, like every day or daily, will help cleanse that tract. But also the smell of juniper berry is very calming as well, grounding. Yeah, I like that. So like the tree, conifer trees are all very calming and grounding. Good for skin. It cleanses your skin as well. Even toe. Give your skin the even toe. Okay, so that's the juniper berries cleansing property. So don't try to remember everything about the oil, but just the main benefits. For example, juniper berry, just remember it's very cleansing. Okay, detoxing and cleansing, that's the keyword for juniper berry, because you can't remember everything. They have so many benefits. Now juniper berry for spiritual, it's actually very nice. Oil of night. If you have a child or if yourself fear the dark, fear the darkness or unknown aspects of yourself. So juniper berry assists those who fear the dark or unknown aspects of themselves. It helps individuals to understand that those things they fear are intended to be their teachers. So instead of hiding from what they do not understand, juniper berry encourages individuals to learn the lesson and face their fear. Okay, so here the dark can be, the physical darkness, the night. Okay, so if you fear the dark and cannot go to sleep or very fearful, you can diffuse this juniper berry. Actually, it will help you overcome that fear. But also it's emotional and spiritual darkness, like or we say dark side of ourselves, right? We don't want to look at it, or we're fearful, we're afraid to look at it. So juniper berry will help you overcome that fear, and then face them, and then you can utilize that, use it, and turn it into a lesson for you to become stronger and better. So juniper berry, very cleansing and detoxing. Lemongrass. Lemongrass is actually very familiar to you. I wouldn't say it's hidden. It's 10 common oils, but lemongrass, I think we use it enough especially in the pain management. pain management, muscular or skeletal, joint pain, ligament injury. Lemongrass is a wonderful oil for many uses actually. Digestion, for example, because southeastern area people love lemongrass in their dishes, and I know lemongrass actually comes from India, so so of course Indian people have been using them for for thousands of years. So first of all, it helps digestion. Second, creates a soothing massage, so helps relax, and then it actually repairs. It repairs the soft tissues like ligaments, tendons. Okay, if you twisted your ankle, if you twisted your hurt your like wrists, joints, right? Sometimes even you broke your bone, but not only the bone is injured, but also the ligaments. So you need the lemongrass to help restore and repair those ligaments and soft tissue. So lemongrass very helpful at home, and it also repels the insects. So the mosquito in the summer, so very helpful for that. And purifying and toning to the skin, but be careful, this oil can be strong for the skin, especially your facial skin, so please dilute. And it actually is good for your eye. Do you know lemongrass has a nickname? It's called an ordinary people's frankincense, or poor man's frankincense. Frankincense, it's like king of the oils and very sacred, very precious. And so the price of frankincense actually is higher because it's from the resin. Do you know how long it takes to distill the oils out of those resins, the hard resins? 100 hours. I've been to the distillation in Bulgaria where tons of the bags and bags of the frankincense and myrrh, resins are stored there. And I saw the big tank, distillation tanks, and we were told it takes 90 to 100 hours non-stop, constant distillation to get the oils out. Especially for myrrh, it's even harder. Myrrh oil is like it takes more efforts. You need to like turn around, and because it comes out differently. The first half of the distillation comes out lighter ones, and then later it's like heavier ones, so they need to like turn around. So anyway, so those oils that are hard to distill, they will be little more expensive. Okay, but lemongrass is kind of very affordable, $10, right, a bottle, but it has many benefits. That's why it's called ordinary people's frankincense, or poor man's frankincense. It has many uses. I hope you take good advantage of this lemongrass and use it often on your joints. So we use mouse a lot, or use our phone a lot. Our wrists can be sore. So lemongrass is a great oil for your wrists. Okay, before I quit my job, I was in IT, and so my right hand is always on the mouse, and my wrist becomes very sore and painful. So I always have the lemongrass with me and then apply to the joint, and it helps. Okay, so lemongrass spiritually is a cleansing. It's a cleansing oil. It's a powerful cleansing of energy. If you feel like you have been in contact with negative energy, or you yourself have a lot of negative thoughts and emotions, you need a cleanse. You can use this lemongrass. It dispels feelings of despondency, despair, and lethargy. Okay, lemongrass assists individuals in entering mode or cleansing state. Okay, so let go of the old, of the past, of the negative. Lemongrass cleansing the energy. All right, next one is patchouli. Patchouli is an oil. I think most of you probably don't know how to use it. Patchouli is actually a very famous or common Chinese medicine in China for thousands of years. It's being used mostly in the digestive system, and especially in the summertime if people have the heat attack, right? Patchouli can help that. Patchouli also helps get rid of the extra water, moisture, because in the summertime in China, except the northern part, the southern part is very, very humid, very humid. So people accumulate too much humidity, or we call it, wetness inside the body. They can get sick. So patchouli helps get rid of those. So that's how Chinese people use it. But let's see the oil. So the fragrance can help promote a smooth, healthy looking complexion. Again, skin. You see how many oils help our skin? A lot. In fact, patchouli, I do have a customer who's in China. She shared with us. She uses a lot of oils on her face, and she's like 56 or 57. She looks in her 40s at most, and no wrinkles at all, face, and like her skin is the first attraction to people. It's like, how do you keep your skin so smooth and shiny, and no wrinkle at all? And so that's like her advertisement. Her face is her advertisement. Those are people always ask, how do you use oils to help? So she shared it with us once. She used the patchouli on her face to get rid of the aging line, like that's along the nose to your mouth. That we call it, it's aging line. She said she used the patchouli on that every day, and it gets rid of the aging line. So I'm passing on. So it helps reduce the appearance of blemishes, wrinkles, and other skin imperfections, and a balancing effect on the emotions. Yeah, patchouli is very calming. The smell is very strong though. If you use it, you will know it's very strong. So just a little bit. And do you know which oil has this patchouli? Which blend has this oil? Very strong smell. Intune. Yeah, Intune. Intune oil has patchouli. So patchouli actually has good benefits on the nervous function. Nervous function. So that's why it's in the Intune focus blend. Helps you focus. Okay. Okay. Patchouli, the spiritual meaning, energy is physicality. Physicality. It supports individuals in becoming fully present in their physical body. It balances those who feel devitalized and who seek to escape the body through spiritual pursuits or other forms of distraction. Yeah, some people are too physical, like they think that's all they have, the physical life and physical body. They don't have any spiritual, perspective. But some people are too much in the spiritual side, and they don't want to come back to the physical life, the real world, right? Like escaping to the other side. So that's not good either. So patchouli will help them, bring them back to the physical life, because physical life is a it's a school, it's a learning process for our spirits. So we have to go through that. We cannot escape. Patchouli physicality will remind us and come back to the physical life. Okay, all right, next, vetiver. Vetiver oil, let's see, it's from the root. You can see from the picture, it's from Haiti, and the roots of the high tall grass called vetiver. And this oil has a story, so I'll share with you. It's from Haiti, and Haiti people, this grass actually grows very fast. It can grow to to the like maturity in 6 months. So you know the roots can be digged out and distill the oils, right? 6 months. But the problem is the 6-month roots produce the oil doesn't have the potency that we want. So doTERRA, remember doTERRA's oil is what? Pure, safe, and potent. We want the potency, the effectiveness. An 18-month-old, 1.5 years old vetiver, their roots produce the potent essential oils. So we want the farmers to leave their vetiver in the ground until it's 18-month-old, not 6-month-old. Okay, and in order to do that, we pay them 3 times the salary that other people would pay, like the other oil buyers, right? Would pay, because we want the potent oils. So we pay them higher prices, making sure they wait for them to grow to 18 months. Then they dig out the roots and distill the oil. Okay, so vetiver as a root oil, any root oil is grounding because they are from the ground, from the soil. So they bring the energy of earth, Mother Earth. It helps you ground and release your tension, release your anxiety, stress to the ground, to Mother Earth. So very grounding oil, vetiver. So you can apply to your bottom of your feet, and your root chakra, the tailbone area. Okay. Of course, it helps you relax and then sleep. So if you want a deep sleep, vetiver apply underneath your feet. And actually, if you diffuse vetiver oil, it smells really, really wonderful and very calming and grounding. But the oil is very thick. It's a little thicker than other oils because it's from the root. So it takes patience to let the oil out. So, and this oil also is good for women. Okay, so you can, any thick oils, like sticky oils, like myrrh, vetiver, and what else is like thicker? Cedarwood is thicker. So the sticky oils are good for women's reproductive systems. So you can apply to your lower abdomen. Okay, so vetiver oil you can take internally. You can provide the immune support. So vetiver, just remember, grounding, calming. Oh, it also is very skin-wise. It's moisturizing because it's very thick. It helps the skin heal. So you can apply to your feet, like heel of the heat, to heal those cracks and or dry skin. Okay. Now vetiver for spiritual is centering and descent. Centering. Essential oil, vetiver oil assists in becoming more rooted in life. Life can scatter one's energy and make individuals feel split between different priorities, people, and activities. Vetiver brings the individual back down to earth. Okay, and it assists in grounding to the physical world. So grounding. Okay, if you feel you're too scattered, you're doing too many things at the same time, you feel like not rooted, vetiver apply and diffuse. Okay, all right. Petitgrain is from the leaf of the bitter orange. The bitter orange, we have 2 oils. doTERRA has 2 oils out of that same tree. From the leaf, we have the petitgrain leaf oil. From the flower, we have the neroli oil. Oils smell similar because they're from the same plants, but different because flower has more, like flowery but petitgrain is more leafy and refreshing, just like so. Petitgrain, remember, the nickname is men's lavender. Men's lavender. So what does lavender do? Calming, right? Calming. So petitgrain is very calming as well, but the smell is not so flowery. So often men like that, but of course you can use it as well. Last night I actually diffused petitgrain with green mandarin, both green oils, very calming. So helped my sleep was so smooth. Didn't wake up and at all. So 8 hours sleep straight. And this one also helps with the digestive function, healthy cardiovascular and immune system. So not just calming, but also, yeah, let me tell you. So blood pressure, if you have blood pressure issue, high blood pressure, okay, petitgrain can help with that, lower the pressure. Immune function and sourced from Paraguay. Yeah, so petitgrain. Let's see, what does petitgrain brings to us. Ancestry, interesting, ancestry, your ancestors. Petitgrain invokes a deep appreciation for positive forms of ancestral knowledge, wisdom, and family history. So it helps you appreciate your ancestors for their wisdom, for their positive knowledge. Okay. Petitgrain. So remember, keyword for petitgrain is relaxing. Relaxing, relax the mood, mind, but also relax those blood vessel muscles, right? Can lower the pressure. Spikenard, yay, spikenard. I was talking to Praneet about spikenard. She said, this stinks. This oil stinks, spikenard. But it's a powerful, powerful oil. Spikenard, yes, the first smell of spikenard is very strong because so concentrated, very strong, very pungent. I remember the first time I smelled this oil at a convention when they just released that. So they have the oils for people to try and smell at the place. I'm like, whoa, I jumped backwards. So strong and very strong, pungent smell. But of course I bought it for sure, and I brought home and I start to put on my wrist, and I rubbed my two wrists, let it like kind of not so strong from the bottle, but on the skin, and rub it out, and then I smell deeply, slowly, and I smell the soil, like vetiver, a little bit like vetiver, because it's from the root, and I smell that, the smell of the Mother Earth. So see the picture, the root doesn't look good, but they're so important, right? And this oil is very special. It's from the Nepal, from the Himalayan mountain. It's a small, actually small plant, has flower that grows in the really harsh environment in the Himalayan mountains. So the farmers go dig out the root. This oil comes from the roots of that plant, spikenard, and it's being used in Tibetan area for a long time because it's nearby, and it's a very important plant medicine in the Tibetan area. I'm sure in Nepal and other Himalayan areas too. So this oil is very complex, very complex. When Dr. Hill introduced this oil to us in convention, he explained that this oil has so many different kinds of chemical compounds, so that it's almost like omnipotent, I would say, because of all the different okay, people are still joining. It's almost over. Okay. Wait, go back. Okay. Because different kinds provide certain types of benefits to the body. If an oil has very complex or different kinds, varieties of chemical compounds in it, this oil will be very powerful in the sense it helps all kinds of issues, like whole body. So spikenard is one of them. Okay. Now, let's see. For skin, again, okay, I never use it on my skin. I mean, other than applying. I apply to my lower abdomen. This oil is good for women's parts again. So any lower, lower abdomen area or uterus or ovary, this oil helps. And, okay, uplift mood when promoting feelings of calmness and relaxation. Well, that's, if you like the smell, yes, but if you don't like it, I don't think it will make you calm. Okay, but this is a powerful oil. Oh, it's for gratitude. Hey, spikenard encourages true appreciation for life. It addresses patterns of ingratitude where individuals see themselves a target of bad luck or victims of their life circumstances. This perception can often lead to feelings of blame and anger. Wow. Okay, gratitude, spikenard, okay? Appreciation for life. That's very important. Sometimes if we really hate a smell, it's related to our emotional resistance to change. So we probably want to convince ourselves to try it again until we get used to the smell and we even become liking it. Okay, because it helps you grow spiritually. Copaiba. I have to rush. Okay, Copaiba. This one, I think everyone's familiar with it because we use it a lot now. In the beginning, not that many people know the benefits, huge benefits of Copaiba. But now I think people at least use it for pain. It's great for pain. And it also is calming for the nervous system. But it also is good for all other systems, your digestive, respiratory, cardiovascular, nervous system, immune system, everything. This oil is another, like I call it brother of frankincense. Brother of frankincense. It's like frankincense, good for all. Cellular health as well. Also, it's an enhancer. So if you use other oils, you can always put Copaiba with it together. It will enhance the other oil. So Copaiba is a great oil. Copaiba is unveiling. Okay. Copaiba invites individuals to connect with their past. Okay. If you have a difficult past, you are trying to forget or selectively forget. It offers a deep intertwining in energy that links experience to unveil the deeper meaning and messages showing up in one's life. Help you learn from the past. Okay. So Copaiba. Next, neroli. See? The same leaf. But neroli is from the flower of the bitter orange. The flower. Neroli is a great, we call it princess of the oils. We have the king. King is the who? Frankincense. Queen. Who's the queen? Rose. Rose oil is the queen of the oils. Neroli is the princess of the oils. This oil is very calming. The smell of neroli is so calming and relaxation. And then also it's good for skin. Any flower oil is good for skin. And this oil is loved by many essential oil lovers. And very precious. Not so often you can get the pure ones. Neroli, let me see. Neroli is the spiritual benefits of shared purpose and partnership. Shared purpose and partnership. So encourage you to work with the others. Okay, last one, blue tansy. Blue tansy is really blue. It's ink blue, very blue. So if you drop this blue tansy on your skin, you're like, oh, you will jump, you will scream because it's so dark, and many people like was so surprised by the color. But look at the flower. The flower is not blue at all. Blue. It's a white and yellowish flower, blue tansy. But the blue is the what's the chemical? I forgot the name. That chemical compound is generated during the distillation process. So the flower is not blue, but the oil is blue. Any blue oil, remember, any blue oil is very calming for the skin. For the skin, any skin irritation or breakouts, blue oils will help you. Okay, and so for skin soothing benefits and help uplift the mood aromatically, and then pain also helps with the pain. And blue tansy is inspired action, encourage and supports the inspired action. Some people who resist taking actions to change or transform their circumstances, blue tansy can encourage you and supports you to take necessary actions to do that, to change your lives. Okay, blue tansy. Okay, lastly, I just want to remind you, this month we have wonderful promotions, free oils. Lemon eucalyptus is the free oil before the 15th. If you place 125 PV, it's a product of the month. And we have determined to defend the On Guard family to help you defend this seasonal and environmental threats, especially now. Okay, you get 4 free On Guard products by placing a 200 PV order. Okay, one order. Okay, 200 PV. And anybody can participate in it. Even the new members can do that, can get the On Guard. But the lemon eucalyptus is only for existing members. Now 10% off is green mandarin, which I love. Green mandarin smells wonderful and calming and refreshing. So 10% off. Lastly, new members, they can get $50 if they spend $150. They can get $50 of doTERRA dollar, which meaning the points. They can redeem with the points for free products. So spend 150, you get 50 back. And plus, if you order 200 PV, you get the 4 On Guard family products. Great deal. So go share the oils, and while you learn, it's best to share with others what you learn and use the oils and help others around you. Okay? All right. Any questions? Sorry, we have so many.